All right, here we are, 5 o'clock in the morning. It is really goddamn early, and I don't even have to be up this early. Typically for work, I like to work out in the morning, so I wake up at 4:30. I'll arrive at the gym at around between 5 to 5:30. But I'm off today. So there was no need for this. My body was just, for the first time in a minute actually, and of course it's actually like on a day that I'm off, it decided we're up. So like I turned off my alarm as I usually do, and my body was like, nah, we're not going back to sleep. Because on my days off, I'll sleep until like 9 or 12. But my body said, no, we're up, go to the gym. So we're going to the gym. We have a push day today, which I'm very excited for. My chest development is lacking, to say the least. It is pretty unfortunate. I don't know if it's a genetic thing or something like that, but I just wish I had a bigger chest. Everyone wishes they had a bigger chest, but I wish I had a bigger chest. And recently I watched Jay Cutler podcast, and he was like, oh, well, it wasn't until I like put a towel underneath my bench, rolled up a towel, put it underneath my bench, that I realized I wasn't bringing my shoulders back, and I wasn't hitting depth that I needed to. So that was very interesting to me. I'm pretty sure I have a towel in here, or maybe not. I may have never put it back inside, but I've got this hoodie, which is fucking massive. So I might give that a shot, roll it up, or I might just like lower the weight on the bench press, dumbbell bench press, and just really fucking contract my shoulders. Because I won't lie, I don't contract my shoulders. And then I saw some other comments saying like, well, yeah, if you bring down, if you focus on hitting your chest on bench press, you'll be good. And I typically will go parallel, and that's about it. So here I am wondering why my chest isn't growing as much as I'd like it to, and I got a couple of answers maybe, so we'll give that a shot. Always excited to learn new things and perform better, you know. The art of working out, I was gonna say bodybuilding, but it's just overarching, with weightlifting and all that stuff, is the progression of getting better and more in tune with what you're doing. I've never really had a mind-muscle connection. If I feel the workout, I think I'm doing well, but that's not the case for everything. You know, you could just be fucking destroying your muscle and not actually benefiting it in any type of way. So always good to take new and different advice. They are pouring salt, I believe, on the roads, which is good. It's snowing today, at least in my village. So the roads are definitely icy, that's for sure. But this thing has it's all-wheel drive. It's got winter tires, and then it's got like a slippery mode or whatnot that like tones down the torque, which is super nice. Because I tried normal with summer tires whenever I first got it, and holy crap, dude, you're sliding everywhere. But yeah, excited for push. A good thing, a good situation that occurs from being up this early is the fact that the gym is going to be practically empty. So, I shouldn't really be scared of, recording or whatnot, because I frequently work out in the gym at 5. So, what am I trying to say? I've kind of established myself in the gym at that time. So I feel like my confidence then is higher than, at a random time. So we shall see. I also have some microphones. So I bought these a minute ago, and I was like, well, I want to talk in my videos, so I should use them. See, there it is. That was really nice. I almost slid there. But the tires, I could feel them gripping, and then also the torque. Thank God I'm not on normal mode right now. I would have fucking spun out right there. But that's interesting. That was really good. I'm glad I've been going fucking slow. But yeah, we got bench press, we got pec deck, we got shoulder press, which I need to keep my dang rib cage in during that exercise. I like to fucking arch my back during shoulder press, and obviously that's having detrimental effects on my back and then also on my shoulder press. But low-key, I need to chill out on shoulders. I think they're overdeveloped. Okay, don't get me wrong. I don't think any part of me is overdeveloped because, simply put, I don't think I'm big enough in general. But I think my shoulders are the biggest part on me, the most, identifiable part on me, besides my back whenever I'm lean. And so I low-key want to chill out on that before I continue with that. But you always got to go hard on your exercises, so I never actually do chill out on shoulders and then triceps. Yeah, so excited for that. And then we've got cardio after, which I will likely edit the first video from yesterday. So I think I will be doing a record the day of and then post it the next day type of situation. The good thing is I have all my clips, but I just found out I guess I didn't record my leg press, which was really interesting to me. I swear I recorded my leg press. So I'll have to check Google Photos. Maybe it backed it up and deleted it. But that was really weird to me because I literally watched a video of me hitting leg press, and then I remember going through my storage afterwards, seeing the leg press video, clicking it so it didn't delete, and then deleting all of my videos so I had more space for all of this and whatnot. But yeah, super confusing. I'm gonna try and find it while I'm doing cardio, and I'll splice together the clips. It's gonna be so bad, but a resolution is a resolution. So, yep, let's get to it. All right, hopefully this records properly. So we are first doing a warm-up with 20 kilograms each, and then we are heading up into 34 kilograms for our bench press. I'm going to try and put my shoulders back, and I'm definitely going to try to hit depth. Maybe not the best to be wearing this while doing that, but we'll see how it goes. Low-key, could be doing this.
Bam. We'll see how that goes. But yep, let's just get to it. Ooh, definitely tapped the microphone. So it doesn't feel too different, but I'm definitely feeling something a bit more in my chest whenever I'm hitting a deeper depth, which of course you would, right? So maybe touch your chest whenever you're bench pressing. Might be a bit helpful. Who knew? But yeah, it was a good set. Let's get on to the next one. All right, we're on to our 34 kgs. Sweet and simple. Ooh, let me just say, definitely felt that more than I usually do, which is a good thing. Next set might very well be a working set. I mean, I hope you could tell by the more exerted breathing, but I'm also just stuffy for some reason today. But yeah, good set. Let's move on to the next. Set numero dos. Bring as much power as we had in the first one. Holy moly. Typically, I hit 10 with those. So, it's nice to see that I'm actually putting in the work now. We're getting real. I took off the pump cover to reveal another pump cover. Set number 3, let's get to it. Typically, I do not have to swing these up. So that means we're doing good. Holy moly. 8, and I'm feeling the chest. All right. This is a good sign. A good sign that I need to make a change. All right, on to the next exercise. All right. So here I went and tore down the tripod and everything. And then I forgot, hey, I switched from machine shoulder press to dumbbell shoulder press. So Made a fool of myself there. I literally tore it down, waited 30 seconds, and put it back up. But we got 3 sets for 24. So let's get into it. Okay. Really good. I'm feeling my inner chest, like right where the microphone is. I'm feeling that. It's just a good sign. It means I activated a part of my body I'm not frequently activating if I'm feeling it that quickly. And it's not like a pain, it's more of like a whatever that means. But yeah, let's move on to the next set. All right. I've been between sets. I've got like nothing to do since I've got my phone posted up. And recently I've been playing Baldur's Gate. So I've just been thinking about Baldur's Gate in between sets, about what I've done and everything. I'm still in Act 1. At least I think I am. I'm going through the Underdark right now. Let me just say, I got the game in 2022. It just wasn't right for me at the time. Finally started playing it. Dude, I got lost in it. I told myself I'd get off at like 6. Last night, I played until 10. So, let's just say a certain dark purple skinned person is my interest. So for my first ever playthrough, I murked the entire grove. So let's this set is for Minthara. Jesus. I wanted to stop that rep at like 10. But I did it for her. What am I saying? On to the next set. I realized this entire time I have not been listening to music. And I am still not listening to music because I'm recording, then pausing, then recording. So each exercise has its own track. So I've just been listening to myself breathe and talk. So that's been fun. Trust me, next exercise, some DGD will be playing in these earbuds. Safe to say. Okay. Jesus. What was that? 7? I lost count. Oh. We did 2 solid sets. But again, typically, I'm going parallel. I'm hitting 90 degrees on these sets. And I'm realizing I'm hardcore doing partials. That I've been doing partials probably for the last year. And partials will get you somewhere, of course. But safe to say, they stagnate at some point. And I'm starting to feel it now. Last week, I did 12 for 3 sets on bench. Did 12 for 3 sets, same exact weight. So it's good to know that like even the slightest tweak like that is going to benefit me in some way. And one of the greatest things about weightlifting is the fact that it allows visible progression, concrete progression. I know this is right. I can feel what I'm doing is right. So it kind of puts your mind at ease. You don't get as paranoid as you might, you know? But let's put these up, move over to the next exercise. All right, we've got an interesting position on the tricep push down today. Oh, no. But we'll see what we can do with this. $66. Let's get started. Something about these about these cable machines is how different and unique they can feel. I can do the same weight over there in the middle and feel literally nothing. But even with back support, I'm over here struggling with 66 pounds. 66 pounds. And at another gym that I go to, I can typically put on like 85 pounds and push that. It takes some effort, but 80 pounds was like my consistent, and it's just funny to think about how different these can all be. But I like to take shorter rests in between my tricep pushdowns. So let's get started into the next one. I think it's safe to say that I'm definitely feeling tricep pushdowns every time I do them, but I wonder if there could be something more that I'm doing. Am I hitting the form incorrectly? Am I not going deep enough? You know, but I think my triceps are one of my most well-developed. So there's overdeveloped and there's well-developed. I think it's honestly right where it needs to be, because if I stand and I've got a lot of body fat on my arms, right, you're still seeing all that's there, right? So I put a lot of confidence into my triceps, so I love training them. It definitely makes you feel strong, even with the lightest weight possible. So, same thing with lateral raises, which we will be doing. But Yeah, those always get me going. And if I was wearing a tank today, just another case to make that my shoulders are far beyond developed compared to everything else is even at this body fat percentage, which I would say I'm around like 20, maybe 22%. Is maybe I'm reaching a bit too high, but maybe it's somewhere around like 18, 19. But I like to say 20, 22 just to be safe. Is that I can still see my striations whenever I'm doing shoulders. And maybe that's a normal thing, but I haven't seen it too often in like other people at this body fat percentage. So that's why I like to say that my shoulders are overdeveloped for my frame. That's enough yapping. Let's get into this third and last set. Quick and easy like that. Perfect. I really felt that one. On to the next exercise. All right. On to debatably my favorite exercise, seated lateral raises. So right now I've got it input as 36 kilograms, so split between 18. We'll see how that goes. Typically I low-key raise lateral raise. Typically I raise my my weight on lateral raises because I don't know, I guess they work for me, or they don't work for me, so I got to make them work for me. But yeah, 18, love doing these, you know. I'll just roll up the sleeves and show y'all what I'm talking about. If these don't striate, I'm gonna make the biggest fool of myself. You can see a little bit. Jesus. Perfect weight, actually. They fell down, but you can definitely see it on this side. Maybe due to the lighting. Not sure about this side. But they did what I said. I didn't say they were the biggest things in the world. Alright, on to the next set. Alright, let's do this. Whew. Okay. All I ask is that you do not ask me to hold my hold my lateral raises, because I'm feeling these, but I just know, and I guess that means I gotta do it, right? But I don't wanna, because I've gotta hold for like a split second at the top. Who needs that? Who needs that? Remember when I said I was for sure gonna put music on? Definitely didn't, and definitely still haven't. I believe that was 12. Let's just hit one more, just to be sure. And there we go. Whew. I'm feeling it. All right, on to the next exercise. All right, pec deck. I wanted to do seated cable flies, but the room where I wanted to do them was full, and I'm not yet at the point where I feel like doing that. But we've got 100 pounds on here, so let's just get to it. Maybe let's set the proper distance. I'm gonna be honest, that was lightweight. So I'm gonna bump this up to 110. But I was trying to like visualize pushing my shoulders back into this. I just didn't feel right. But I'll continue to try. Also, I was watching back my exercises. Definitely not extending full on my lateral raise. So, do better next time. And we'll see if I do. But same with tricep pushdowns, at least on pec deck. On cable fly, I'll probably rest because I feel cable flies. But on pec deck, safe to say, I feel like they don't exert as much energy, even with heavier weight, technically. So we take shorter rests on this. Okay, I think I'm finding it. Definitely because of, an extra 10 pounds. But I think I found that sweet spot for my shoulders to be at. So keep that up, and we've got a decent cable or pec deck. All right, final set of pec deck. Let's make it a good one. All right. Definitely felt that one. Very good. On to the next exercise. Brother, sister, they, them. I am not joking. If you need some inspiration, watch Uma Musume. Holy crap. I have been watching the same exact edit for the past, 3 days now. It got me into the game. It got me into the anime. And I'm watching it on a daily basis, and it's giving me more motivation than like a Rengoku edit, which is insane to me. But we got some overhead cable extensions. Raise that up just a bit. I'm using a bar right now, but I might switch over to ropes. We'll see. Let's get to it. Really good set. Back to the real discussion. Yeah, get onto that Uma Musume trend, because it it is a whole new level of inspiration. If I'm not editing my video, I will be playing Uma Musume as Gold Chip until I can get Jungle Pocket, which is the character or the horse in the edit, because they look really cool and they look really metal in their movie, which I think it's the latest one that's come out. I'm still on season 1. I watch like an episode while I eat, and that's about it. But yeah, hella inspiring. On to the next set. Safe to say I am feeling my triceps, which is a good thing. Let's do this. Jesus. Love this exercise. Do not like putting it back. I wish I could just let go, send it back, but that does insane damage to the cable machine. I've seen someone break. Because originally I did do it whenever I was doing like 22 pounds, and I was like, oh, big whoop, it's 22 pounds. But you start to get up there, that can do some dangerous effects. Because like you'll watch gym fails and whatnot. I can't stand the ones where people like break their bones, God forbid. So I'll watch like, you know, people doing stupid exercises or messing up. And I saw someone ego lifting on this, and they didn't finish their set. They like, and then they like, it like slipped out of their grasp. Whole fucking thing just came apart. It was crazy. So from that day forward, I was like, all right, I'm putting it back in. And yeah, treat your gym equipment, not yours, but the gym equipment properly, and it will treat you properly. But yeah, final set. Let's get to it. Holy. Okay. Oh. That's it. We're done. Let's just say I feel really pumped. I'm not confident enough to do posing yet, but we'll get there. But yeah, on to cardio, and I'll see y'all back in the car probably.
Here I am, thinking I'm done, and I'm forgetting the most important, like some of the most important parts. So finished the cardio, obviously, and it was good. It was actually really good. I think I'm underselling it by just saying it was good, because that thing went like that. Holy crap! So I edited together the first video, and I did a little voiceover. The on phone microphone is not, I mean, obviously it's a fucking phone. What am I talking about? you need to call people. So of course the microphone close up is going to be good. So I honestly think that turned a mid video into a decent video, because not decent, but like a subpar video, because that wasn't too bad. I was able to talk, I was able to joke around, and explain why leg press was missing. I searched my trash folders on both of my apps, my photo apps, nothing. I must have like dreamt that I recorded my leg press or something. That was weird. But I finished editing around like 17 minutes. So I was like, let me scroll on TikTok. Nah, let me hop on Uma Musume. And low key, I like cut myself off of Uma Musume yesterday because I thought I lost a race. Because Gold Ship will just like random, I feel like playing an end character is it's such a gamble, because at least if you're a front runner or a pace chaser, I can reliably believe, okay, she's dashing all the way up there to first, right? She's been saving her stamina, and has the power to push through. But Jesus. But like Gold is sitting at 18th for the entire race, and then she makes it up into 4th. I thought I had to place top 3. I thought it was the Yuki show or whatever it's called. But no, it was like one of the top 5 ones. I got absolutely destroyed, I'm not gonna lie. But I placed 4th, which is enough to pass. I did some more research. Apparently I've got a level power, just like strictly power, for Gold Ship, which I'm fine with doing. I'm just scared I'm not giving her enough speed, but apparently she doesn't really need speed. And then stamina, like for some reason my stamina is higher than my power, so I can just full send on power, because it also levels up stamina. So I've been full sending. I like went through 8 turns or something like that. Low key, I did injure her because I was trying to go for a friendship moment on 56% failure rate, or no, like 86% failure rate. But I was like, we gamble, right? No, I failed that crap, and she got injured. Her mood went to bad, and she went to practice poor. But luckily, we went into summer camp immediately after that, so I just rested because she already had low energy. Went up to good mood, fixed the condition. Her injury was negligible, but I gotta stop doing that because I'm not gonna have summer camp every time. But I mean, as you can see while I'm ranting about this, God, that is a beautiful moon. Like, I love this stuff. It's so interesting, and it made the time go by like that. Holy crap, I was done like that. I was genuinely considering to keep going, but I feel like consistency is the biggest thing. So we did 30 minutes. I think I'm gonna raise it up to an hour. I think I'm gonna raise it up to an hour in like a week or two. And by that I mean like the next time I start my my next week per se in my workouts. I had a rest day because I needed it, like 3 days ago, 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago. No, 3 days ago. And that cut into the middle of one of my routines. So I think I'll do pull, legs, push, pull, legs, and then I'll take another rest day. Because low-key, I don't honestly see the need for rest days unless I desperately need it, right? Like whenever I took that rest day, I was like, ooh, my back is killing me. Ooh, I feel sore as hell. So I just didn't work out. I went to work and I chilled out, and it worked. I'm feeling great. I don't feel sore anymore. I hardly feel it. So knowing when you need, Jesus Christ. Knowing when you need that rest is an essential part of working out, you know? So we got pool tomorrow. Excited. I just want bigger lats, man. I need that Dorito body. And nothing I do seems to make my lats grow, which is unfortunate. But I guess it's because I'm not bulking properly, so I'm not taking advantage of a phase that I should be. So once I finish the cut, reverse back up and whatnot, we'll be good. But yeah, good workout today. Finally found my groove, I think, which is a good thing. I forget, it's 7:07 right now, so it didn't slow me down in any way, really. Well, typically I finish around like 6:40, but it didn't slow me down to a detrimental effect. Like, my biggest worry was that this was going to affect my mornings, because I do everything in my morning. I work out, do my cardio, I do whatchamacallit, I make my food, my lunch and my dinner, and I eat breakfast. I shower, and then I get ready for work. It's very intensive. So seeing this, honestly, waking up at 4:30 today was a blessing, because I know I can do this properly, and not have to sacrifice anything per se. So good on me. Got a lot done today. Workout, cardio, edited a video, uploading it right now as we speak. And yeah, but not much more to say. Up on Uma Musume. I'll see y'all tomorrow.